At 5 tonight, Vienna Beef hot dogs are celebrating a big milestone. They've been a part of the city for 125 years, and tonight we're getting a closer look at the history of the hot dog. Mark Rivera shows you how meat made Chicago a powerhouse.
When a true Chicago classic has its birthday,
the dog's got to be served at 165 degrees. The bun has to be perfectly steamed. The condiments have to be cold.
They do it big.
The most important ingredient is love, okay? Without love, you got nothing.
Vienna Beef hot dog celebrating 125 years in the city of Chicago with politicians and, more importantly, every Chicago sports mascot.
And they're the best.
But let's put the past century plus of Chicago meat into perspective.
If you think of what General Motors or Ford was to Detroit, the meatpacking industry was to Chicago. It was huge.
Meat and meatpacking made Chicago the powerhouse it is today.
Chicago by 1900 supplied 80% of the meat in America.
We're talking big money and logistics moving through here, Union stockyards in the back of the yards today, and pack houses in Fulton Market.
It employed so many people. It employed so many new immigrant groups. It was an entry job for every new immigrant group that came to Chicago.
Now it's the all-important railways that remain as so much changes. You can't turn your head in Fulton Market or the West Loop without seeing a crane or some construction, maybe a new restaurant, instead of seeing this. Bridgeford, one of the last remaining vestiges of the grand meatpacking district in Fulton Market and the West Loop. All of the people you see here in this mural dedicated to bringing you cuts of meat right to your table. But the legacy of Chicago meat lives on.
All of those industries led to the development of the city as a business center, as an intellectual center.
In Fulton Market, Mark Rivera, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC 7 Chicago YouTube channel.